Good morning and welcome to today's video. We're doing something a little bit different today. Rather than a typical training day video, I'm going to be talking you through how I make my very favourite vegan protein brownies. These things are delicious, they're super easy, super quick, super cheap and really high in protein. Without further ado, let's jump straight into the video. Okay, so to begin, we're going to peel 6 bananas, preferably as ripe as you can get them. Fortunately, my bananas are not very ripe, so they're going to take some extra mashing, but peel them, break them up into pieces, and put them in a mixing bowl. Then we're going to get our mashing implement. I'm using a potato masher because my bananas are not very ripe. If yours are very ripe, you could use a fork. Even so, a potato masher definitely makes it easier when you're trying to mash so many bananas. To our mashed banana mixture, we're going to add around 100 grams of peanut butter. This could be crunchy or smooth. I'm using crunchy here as I feel like the little chunks of peanuts give it a really nice texture. However, this could be subbed for smooth or almond butter, hazelnut butter, any nut butter just to help glue the mixture together. Once that's in, we're going to add 100 grams of cocoa powder. I'm using a dark cocoa powder designed for cooking. If you want a slightly richer brownie, you can add more than 100 grams, and if you want a slightly less rich, add less. This is mainly just to adjust the taste, less so the consistency. Then in comes the most protein rich ingredient in this recipe, the protein powder. Here I'm using a vegan protein blend from My Protein, hashtag not sponsored, but I definitely would take the sponsorship. This is a combination of pea and rice proteins in an orange and cacao flavour. You could use any flavour you want really, just make sure that it's going to match with the chocolatiness of the normal brownie recipe. For this recipe I'm adding 3 scoops, which I believe is around 90 grams. However, you can adjust depending on the consistency. Now we're going to begin to mix our mixture together, and it may come out quite dry at this point. If that's the case, it's totally fine to add either a little bit of oil, or what I'm doing in this case is adding in a little bit of oat milk just to help loosen it up and get a really nice brownie batter. Once that's starting to come together, you can go ahead and chop some dark chocolate or use chocolate chips. However, I prefer rough chopping some dark chocolate as all the pieces are slightly different sizes and it creates a little bit of variety in each piece. Add that to the mixture, giving it a really good mix together to evenly distribute those before lining a baking tray with some parchment paper. I'd love to tell you what size my baking tray is, but I've got no idea, and you probably don't have the same size as me. If you've got a smaller tray, they'll come out thicker. If you've got a larger tray, they'll come out thinner. That's kind of how things work. Dollop that mixture in, give it a good spread around until it's touching almost every corner, and then it's going into a preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for between 18 and 20 minutes. Once it comes out of the oven, leave it to cool for around 5 to 10 minutes, just so it's handleable. Then you can cut it up. I cut mine into 20 pieces, as I like my pieces medium size so that I can either have 1 or 2 and still feel satisfied. And so that is it. We have made vegan protein brownies in less than 40 minutes this morning. These things are super nice. They're rich, but not super unhealthy. High in protein. I'll put all of the stats just here. I haven't actually done the math yet, but wow. It's so high in protein and so low in calories, possibly. We'll see. But I'm pretty sure really good. Now comes the taste test. I've made this before, so I kind of know what they taste like. But anyway. They're really good, especially while warm a little bit. Texture's nice and fudgy, really rich. Get a little bit of the cacao and orange from the protein powder, but obviously use whichever one you want and that can impart a different flavour. Not too much of a banana flavour, but still really nice. And those little chunks of dark chocolate inside just make all the difference. Just make the centre nice and gooey in random little spots. So that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want more of these cooking style videos, I can up the production quality in the future, but I just wanted to see how you all felt, whether or not it's something that you enjoyed. Let me know down in the comments if you want to see more of these. If you end up making this recipe, please let me know how it comes out. Remember to like, subscribe, do all the YouTube things because that really helps the channel, and I will see you all in the next one.